Hello, my name is Prajakta Yadav. I am a student of Ritsum Training Center. Today I am going to discuss a technical topic about herbal and dietary supplement safety. Herbal and dietary supplements are widely used globally for health maintenance and treatment of various conditions. However, unlike conventional pharmaceuticals, these products often have limited regulation, making their safety in an essential area of focus for consumers, healthcare providers, and regulators. This comprehensive overview examines the safety considerations, potential risks, and strategies for ensuring the safe use of HDS. Introduction to herbal and dietary supplements. Herbal and dietary supplements include herbal products derived from plants, that is, ginseng and turmeric. Dietary supplements includes vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and other bioactive components. These products are marketed for various purposes such as improving general health, boosting immunity, and addressing specific medical conditions. Importance of safety of herbal and dietary supplements. Wide usage. Used by millions worldwide for health benefits, often without professional guidance. Common in populations seeking alternative or complementary treatments. Limited regulation. In many regions, HDS are regulated as food, not drugs, meaning pre-market safety testing may not be mandatory. Products may be sold without proven efficacy or comprehensive safety data. Potential risk. Contamination, adulteration, or incorrect dosing can lead to adverse effects. Interactions with medications or pre-existing conditions can pose significant health risk. Common safety concerns in HDS. Contamination and adulteration. Contamination. Presence of harmful substances such as heavy metals, pesticides, or microbial contaminants. Adulteration. Addition of unapproved pharmaceuticals or synthetic chemicals to enhance efficacy. Dosage and potency variability. Lack of standardization can lead to inconsistent doses and unpredictable effects. Drug herb interaction. Herbal supplements can interact with prescription medications, causing reduced therapeutic effects. For example, St. John's would reducing the efficacy of oral contraceptives. Increase toxicity. For example, ginkgo biloba increasing the risk of bleeding when combined with anticoagulants. Allergic reactions. Natural products can trigger allergic responses ranging from mild rashes to severe anaphylaxis. Overuse or misuse. Perception of natural as safe may lead to excessive or inappropriate use. Safety monitoring and adverse events. Adverse events reporting. Adverse events related to HDS include gastrointestinal symptoms, that is nausea, diarrhea, liver and kidney toxicity, for example, associated with kava or green tea extract. Cardiovascular issues, for example, heart palpitations linked to ephedra. Regulatory frameworks for safety monitoring. United States Dietary Supplement Health and Education Act requires manufacturers to ensure safety but does not mandate pre-market approval. FDA's MedWatch collects adverse event reports. European Union supplements are regulated as food with additional requirements for health claims. Global initiatives. World Health Organization promotes quality assurance and adverse event monitoring. Factors affecting HDS safety. First, source and quality of raw materials. Poor agricultural practices or unregulated harvesting can lead to contamination or variability in active compounds. Manufacturing practices. Adherence to good manufacturing practices is critical for product safety and quality. Third, consumer knowledge and use. Lack of awareness about proper dosing, interactions, and contraindications can increase risk. Strategies for ensuring HDS safety. Regulatory measures. Strengthening regulatory oversight to ensure products meet safety and quality standards. Mandatory labeling of ingredients, dosage, and potential risk. Standardization of products. Developing and enforcing guidelines for standardizing active ingredients and dosages. Pharmacovigilance. Ensuring healthcare professionals and consumers to report adverse events. Establishing robust system to collect and analyze safety data. Public education. Educating consumers about the risks and benefits of HDS. Promoting informed decision making and consultation with healthcare providers. Research and evidence-based practices. Conducting rigorous clinical trials to assess safety and efficacy of supplements. Building a reliable database of evidence to guide healthcare professionals. Case studies highlighting safety concerns. Ephedra ban in United States. Ephedra, a popular weight loss supplement, was linked to severe cardiovascular events including heart attacks and strokes. Result: FDA banned ephedra containing supplements in 2004. Kava and liver toxicity. Kava, used for anxiety relief, was associated with severe liver damage in some users. Regulatory actions: restricted or banned in several countries. Artistologic acid contamination found in some traditional Chinese medicines linked to kidney damage and cancer. Regulatory action banned in many regions. Challenges in ensuring HDS safety. First, inconsistent regulation across countries. Variability in regulatory frameworks leads to differing safety standards. Second, limited research and data. Many products back high quality clinical trials or long term safety data. Public perception. Misconceptions about the safety of natural products hinder critical evaluation. Fourth, global supply chain. Across border trade complicates quality control and traceability. Future directions of HDS safety. First, advanced analytical techniques, use of a modern technology to detect contaminants and standardize product. Global harmonization of regulations. Collaboration between countries to create uniform safety standards. Personalized medicine approaches. Tailoring supplement use based on individual genetic and metabolic profiles. Integration with healthcare systems. Encouraging healthcare providers to incorporate HDS safety. So today we discussed about the herbal and dietary supplement safety. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you again.